Hello YouTube, welcome back. If you're watching this in a series there, you just saw the last one, there's not much of a break. We're carrying on with our campaign game 4. This is the second scenario on the first day. It's a night scenario because the Russians are doing a counterattack after the success that the Germans had. Historically, that's what happened, so that's what we're going through right now. I'm in the middle of the movement phase, or I should say I've just started it right now. I'm only about, as I said in the last video, about a third of the way down. All these yellow suspects are going to be moving at least a hex or two, which means they're going to be all activating. So I've got a fair number to activate as I go down, along with fire coming from both ends. So let's carry on. As last time we left off, I just rolled 2 squads, a leader, and a support weapon for the stack, of which I've activated the 2 squads. So Commissar is going to be a 9-0. And a support weapon will be a mortar. So let's make you a half squad. I'll give you a mortar. Now you guys just showed up, so you guys are all moving. I think I'm going to fire this tank first. Oh no, you're stunned because of the sniper. I had a sniper attack hit my crew exposed tank, caused them to retreat into their shell, so that's unfortunate. I got some star shells up, by the way, as you can see, and I've also got several blazes. There is a breeze blowing from south to north. That's why the smoke is blowing that way. Back to this action here. I may as well fire you guys here. So I need a command die roll from the 9-1. Barely in command. So we have 16, 19 firepower, +1 for low vis. +2 for the terrain is +3. Non-assault would bring it down to a +2 on the 19. 19 +2. Rate of fire on the LMG, and that is a 9 on the 19. 1 morale check. Commissar is broken. 628 is broken, and the 226 is broken. All right, you go into the shell hole. Oh, and that would be a 16, 12 firepower residual. All right, you are activated as a 3, which is going to be 2 squads, leader, and a support weapon. Squad. 426 and a 628 NKVD. And a Commissar is going to be a 8 +1. Support weapon will be a 10, which I think is a MMG. A lot of machine guns rolling up on the Russian side. All right, so you guys close, thank you. You guys are going to subsequent fire. The LMG does have rate of fire, so I'm going to use that as well. So that's going to be on the 8th table, +3 is on the 11. +1 for shell holes, +1 for low vis, -1 for non-assault for net +1 on the 11 table. 6, 7 on the 11 is a 1 morale check. Commissar is good. 426 is broken, and the 628 is good. Now you guys are going to fire your 20 firepower, doubled. What if you just fire the machine guns? Just fire the machine guns. 12 firepower, 24 firepower, -1, -2, +1. 24 with the -1. Yeah, we'll just fire the machine guns. 24 table -1. 5 on the 24 is a K4. Commissar 426, 628. What did I say it was? A 5 on the 24, K4. And a 4 morale check for you. Broken. You're actually going to be disrupted. The 4 are probably dead. Nope. Heat of battle. He's berserk. What does that look like? So +1 for broken, inexperienced, +2, Russian is +4, onto the 7 is an 11 is berserk. Berserk 226. And a 628 is 2 half squads. And I had rate of fire on the heavy as well. So covered arc is going to look like this. All right, I'm gonna have to fire everything because I got a berserk half squad coming at me. Uh, all right. So you went 1, 2 into the shell hole. This will be 5 into the rail car. So let's fire Jesus. I guess everything's firing. God damn it. I didn't want to do that. So we've got 8. Tripled is 24. It's going to be on a 36 table because of that HMG. The MMG won't be firing. On the 36 table with a -1, -2, +3 of the +1. +36 +1. Your rate of fire on the heavy. A 9 on the 36. 10 on the 36. Is a 2 morale check. 8 or less. Thank you very much. First fired, and I still have rate of fire on the heavy. Alright, you're going to come into the debris. Roll for activation. 10 is a 9 is a squad. Is going to be a 426. No, the whole fire on that. That is 3 move, so you used up your move. You're going to move 3. You're going to be 2 squads leader at fortification and support weapon, so no fortification. So 2 squads, 2 426s, a leader. Ugh, seriously? +1 is a 3 is a 9-2 leader. You're coming in with some conscripts, dude. And a weapon is a 7, which is nothing. So I'm going to fire the HMG at the 9-2. So that's going to be on the 7 table. +1, +2 for knight, -1 for the leader, -1 for non-assault. So no modifier on the 7 table. Breaking my gun. 10 on the 7 is going to be nothing. Yep. Yes, I guess you can stay there. Alrighty, let's keep the hits all coming. So you're going to go into the shell hole. You're going to be a 5, which is going to be a squad leader and support weapon. Or 6 to 8. Just 1 second. Just trying to see what kind of leader I roll, whether I roll in the commissar for that or not. I believe I do because it's an NKVD unit. Yeah, I guess it's NKVD. So -1 for being you, and you're an 8+1 commissar. And a support weapon is a 3. 3 is going to be a Mol P. No, ATR. All right, so your subsequent fire. Yeah, because I'm out of rate of fire from the machine gun. So you're going to be on the 8 table. -1, -2 for non-assault, +1 for knight, +1 for shell hole, so cancel out on the 8. On the 8 table, no modifier. Eight on the 8's an NMC. He's good. 6 to 8 is broken. Do I fire? Yeah, he'll fire. Oh, I can't see him anyways. All right. He's in command because of this 9-1. So we're going to have on the 8, 11, 22 table, +1, +2, -1 is a +1. So on the 22 table, +1. Sniper, and that's a 6 on the 22, which is a 4 morale check. A +1 is disrupted, and the squad is now a half squad. Okay, that's gonna be it for that. You're gonna come into the rubble. That's gonna be a 4 move. They're gonna be a 6, which is, I believe, is a squad. Yep, squad. Which is a 4-2-6. You're just going to hang out there. You are going to go up into the rubble. There are 3, so it's going to be 2 squads, leader and support weapon. So squad, 4-2-6, and a 4-4-7. And a leader is a 3. Jesus. 9-2 again. With a ATR. All right, just subsequent. So that's going to be on the 8 table, +2 minus, or +3 for night, -1 for non-assault is a +2 on the 8 table. Nothing. Command die roll. So he's not in command, so this 4-6-7 is in command. Oh, I didn't do the sniper. Russian sniper, it's nothing. You'll be on the 8 table with a +2 modifier. There, that's what I want to do. On the 8, +2, +3, -1, +2, yep. Okay, cowards, so you're on the 6 table. All 4 on the 6 is a 2 morale check. Leader is pinned. 4-4-7 is sniper bait, and the 4-2-6 is broken. Just broken. Sniper German. It is the south one. It moves 1 for 1. So I guess it's going to land back on the mortar crew, which is already broken, so no harm, no foul. All right, you are going to go towards here, because I think your target's going to be this. So let's put you towards here. That would be 3. Yeah, so 3. If 2 squads and a leader. Yep. Squad. Commissar is a nobody, and a support weapon is MMG. (9-1) command die roll. All right, that's going to be on the 10 table. +1 for knight, -1 for non-assault. So on the 10 table, no modifier. Seven on the 10 is a 1 morale check. 628 is good. The 426 is broken. All right, you are going to come into the building for 4. You're a 4 squad leader support weapon. Yes. 2 426s. We have a leader, which is going to be a 6 and 8-0, possible commissar. No, so an 8-0. Okay then. And support weapon 4 LMG. So let's subsequent fire you guys. So that'd be on the 4 table, +3, 4, +3. All right, kind of figured that. Gotta be careful here. But I can't let them do that because they're just gonna come in and kill me. So I have to fire, I guess. All right, on the 20 table, 36 plus -1, -2 for non-assault, +3 for the building, +4, so a +2 on the 20 table. No rate of fire, and it's an 8 on the 20. 8 on the 36, I guess, because you're adjacent. Is a 4 morale check. For morale check, here we go. Leader is Elard. 426 is disrupted, and 426 is broken. German sniper. Oof. Sniper's on track today. North sniper is moving 5 for 1. It's going to land on here. So we have leader, squad. So you, or half squad. So you're gone. That drops the medium. Okay. What was it doing there? No rate of fire, I believe I said. Yeah, 4, so no rate of fire. And that is a 12 firepower residual there. You'll come here. Two squads, a leader, and a support weapon. Two 426s. A leader is going to be a +1 for cumulative roll on the leadership table, so it's a 5. Is an A+1 possible? 10-0, no. So an A+1. 8-1, an 8-1 leader. And a support weapon, which is a nothing. Alrighty, 8 firepower. -1, -2. A net +2 on the 8 table. 10, nothing. And you guys are out of move. What about you? You're a 5 squad leader and support weapon. Squad is a NKVD. Commissar is nothing, and support weapon is nothing. Alright, we're going to have on the 12, 11 table, 22 table, and on the 11 table for the concealed. +3, +4 for low vis. Non-assault is a +3 and a +4. So 3 is a 11 on the 22 and a 12 on the 11. So nothing on the 11. On the 22 and 11 is a normal morale check. He's good. I'll fire him as well. No, I won't. That's not good. Panic off the bat. 8-0 command die roll. What would that be? +1, +2, +3 for low vis, +6 on the 8 table. That's not worth it. You'll save your fire. All right, so you're done moving. Let's go you into this stone building. I don't know, you'll take out the debris. Ready to take this right here from the Germans. All right, so activation, of course. Oh, a tank. We have ourselves a tank. We have ourselves a T-34 M41. wonder if those guys can do street fighting with the railway, or is it only for roads? Rail cars are treated as buildings for ambush street fighting purposes. But it's not a road, which I need to do street fighting. I can't do street fighting. I cannot use reaction fire because it is not in my location, and I cannot use street fighting because it is not a road. Which sucks. So I'm just going to stand there and take a blast of a 76 long in the face. So fire the machine guns, that would be on the 6 table, +1 for buttoned up, +2 for low vis. +3 for debris, so it's +5. So that would be on the 6 table, +5 for machine guns. So machine guns don't hit. And the gun itself, if he stops and fires, that'll miss. Alright, so we have other movements still. We're not even done yet. It'll take me 2 hours just to do all the move. You'll come to here into the shell hole or on foxhole, so that'll be 1 for the wall, 3 for the debris, and 4 to get into the shell foxhole. 7, you're nothing anyways, never mind. You will come into the debris. It will be a 5, which is a squad leader support weapon. Squad leader support weapon, my bad. Squad is a 426. A leader is a 7-8, is a 7-0. And a support weapon is a MMG. +1, +2, +3, -1 would be +2. No, you're not in adjacent hex. You're not forced to fire because of that. So I think you could fire. I think I keep concealment though, because you're going to go into close combat with that tank. So you're not going to fire. But you guys, 8-1 command die roll. On the 8 table, +1, +2 for low vis, -1 for non-assault, -1 for leader. So no modifier on the 8 table to there. 5 on the 8 is a sniper and a 2 morale check. Sniper, yep. South one goes 4 for 5. That's gonna hurt. One, two, three, four, 5. Not my 10. 2. It's gonna take him out. Oh. Or my 9, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Top down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, thank you. Thank you. Got me worried there for a second. And back to here, we did a 5, no modifier on the 8 was a 2 morale check, so the 7-0 is broken. Just broken. And the 426 is disrupted. You're going to come here. 5 is squad leader support weapon. 628 NKVD. Leader, commissar I should say, is going to be nothing. No, 8+1. And a support weapon is nothing. So now you can fire 8 firepower, -1, -2 with a +1 on the 8 table, -1. Six and 8's a 1 check. Commissar is good. 628 is good. Oh well. You, I think, are going to put you in the house. You're nothing. You go with shell holes. Two squads, leader, and support weapon. NKVD's unit. 10-0. Well, that's not good. And a 10 support weapon, I believe, is a medium. All right, I could fire you guys at him. That'd be on the 8 table. +1, -1. Cancel. +1 for shell hole on the 8 table. Yeah, we'll do that. So on the 8s table, +1 to here. 4 on the 8. Wow, good shooting, guys. 4 on the 8's, 2 morale check. Commissar is pinned. 628 is good. 426 is pinned. All right, and then we have you guys. I'll go here. Into the shell hole. 5 is a squad leader and a support weapon. 426. Leader is going to be a nothing, and support weapon is ATR. Now, do I fire 8 firepower with a with no modifier and risk breaking? I don't know. Do I risk breaking? Where's my fallback? That'll be 4. I can't even reach here. Eight, no modifier. Fuck. Now, are they all broken, or is it just some of them? I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay, random selection. All right, leader 467, 467. So 1467 is broken. Damn. Now I'm really going to be screwed. I'm going to have 10 to 4, 10 to 5 firepower. Unless I voluntarily break and run. Which I'm going to have to do. Okay, that just happened. So what else we got here? Let's go 4 movement points there. That's an AFV. Three is a 2 is an AFV. That is a T70. Little tankette in a building, eh? I gotta check up on that. Well, I guess you got a tank stuck in a building. All right. Alrighty then. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. You can stay there. I'm not going to fire you because you're going to miss anyways. So let's go into the shell hole here. Is it 3? Should be 2 squads, leader and support weapon. Yeah. 2 4-2-6s. A leader will be nothing. And a support weapon. A 10 should be a medium. So let's final fire you. 8 firepower, +1 for shell hole, +1 for low vis, -1 for non-assault, +1 on the 8 table. 8 on the 8's and NMC. 1, 2. So you're, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's put you up here. You're broken. You're broken. And the bottom dude is disrupted. And then I'll use you, so you'll come into here. And you're nothing. Well done. What about you? Shell hole? Sure. 5 is a 4. 2 squads, leader and support weapon. Squad, squad. 2 4-2-6s again. Leader is going to be a 5 plus 2 is a 7, 8-0. And a support weapon, which is a ATR. So we have a 22 firepower, +1 for shell hole, +1 for night, -1 for non-assault is a +1 on the 22. Damn. +1 on the 22, eh? 13 on the 22. Missed. Nothing. Nada. Zip 0. Zilch. Alright. Alright. You'll come into the shell hole here. Another AFV. Another T-34. This time I can street fight. 4, 6, 7, eh? Four, 6, 7. Do I risk it? Is there a leadership modifier on AFV attacks? Yes, there is. So it would be a -2. Not ambush terrain. So I would need a 7 or less to destroy the vehicle. Yeah, task check. All right, so they're both good. So the 467 and the 10-2 are going to jump into the street and do some street fighting. All right, so I get an ambush. I get an ambush die roll. -1. -2 for my leader, which makes it a net 8 or less to hit the vehicle. Using street fighting. Okay, that is a flaming vehicle. Okay, so how many times can I do that? So I guess that's first fire. I guess he's marked with the first fire counter. And this is destroyed. Now is that a flame? That might be a flaming vehicle. Close combat versus an AFV. Yeah, if the burning wreck is half of the close combat die roll of the CCV, so it is a burning wreck. Okay, so I got a burning wreck blowing smoke across the street. which I guess does not start right away yet. Into the shell hole with you is a squad, is a 426. Now, I could fire again, but you guys also have to move as well. You could move if you use sewer movement, I suppose. So you haven't fired yet, so you'd be on the 4 table. You have fired, so you would be on the 4 table. That would be on the 8 table, minus 3 plus 2 with the minus 1. On the 8th table, minus 1. I'm pretty sure I can fire again. 3 on the 8. 3 on the 8's a K2. 3 on the 4 is a 1 check, a 2 check. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can fire again. Just let me check on that there, guys. Marked with a CC counter. Okay, so I guess it's marked with a CC counter. And the pinned unit is the one that subsequent fired. All right, so can you spawn a protected fire? So it's actually going to be a 2 morale check on this guy here because the 467 with the heavy will not be able to do any firing again because they're marked in close combat. So 2 morale check. That's still enough to break you, and ELR you, disrupt you. All right, you're going to come into the building. And activation is going to be a squad, which is going to be a 426. That's fine, you can stay there. And that would be a 2 residual fire lane there. Can you leave a residual firepower? Yep. So where are you going to move? Let's move you into here. Seven is nothing. That means you can then move into here. Squad, you're going to be a 628 NKVD. Yeah, you're fine there. I can't fire on you. You're going to come into here. And that will expose you to, you'll be blind hex, so you can't see. You can't see, so you're good there. So that's going to be 4 move. You can't go any further because of the terrain, so you're stuck there. All right, you guys, I was also thinking of doing a human wave towards the railway. You guys are going to do a human wave. Or should I be stealthy? I do have a sewer here, and there's a sewer location here. I could always try and go in. There's another sewer location here. Sewer, sewer, sewer. Sewer. Won't do any good. I think I'll try the sewer infiltration, so I won't do the human wave. Or human wave. If I move human wave, it'll help them all move. But they're probably going to get shot up in the process. If I use infiltrate, I can pop up here. But then these guys are left hanging. Let's do human wave. Let's do human wave. Alrighty, so these guys are each going to go 1 and all become activated. So you. Anything but a 6, anything but a 6, anything but a 6, and you. All right, so you are a 3, which is a +1 for the date, -1 if no leader's present. So you're a 2, 4, 5, 8, and a 4, 4, 7. And a support weapon, which is a LMG. And then you. So you will be at a, oh, wait a minute, +1, -1. Should have been no modifier, should be a 3, should be a 628 and a 447 with the leader. Okay, not you. 628 and a 447. The leader's going to be a 6, is a 5, is an 8-1. It's an 8-1 leader. And a support weapon, which was an LMG. All right, you. Now you will be at a +1 for the date. +1 per Russian leader already in the human waves. A +2 to this is a 6, is a 527, and a 426. And then you +2 would be a 447 and a 527 with a support weapon. Which is going to be a FT or DC? DC. All right, so that's the human wave, impulse 1 with 3 movement points spent. So let's start with you. You can't fire because you're in light. I never thought about that. You guys could fire. That's going to be 7, 12, 14, 19 table. I could spray fire. Let's see, +1 for low vis, -1 for non-assault cancel. You would be at a +1, +2 for the shell hole. +3 for low vis. So you'd be a net +1, you would be a net -2. You would get 19 and you would get 9. 9 +1 and 19 plus -2. I think that's what we'll do. We'll spray fire. Low? That's not low. -2, so let's go 10 on the 9 table. Is a PTC, which they ignore because they're no, 10 is a miss. And then a 9 -2 would be a 7 on the 19, which is a 2 morale check for you guys. Buenos dos. +1 for being in a human wave would be an 8, -2 would be a 6 or less, or you're broken. And you are broken as well. And there's no rate of fire. '91 command die roll. Start off with you. You'll be on the 16 table. -1 for non-assault, -1 for street, +1 for low vis, so net -1 on the 16 table. 10 on the 16. NMC. All right, so I need an 8 for the 527. Good. And an 8 for the 447. Pinned. No, you're not pinned. You're immune to it. Next phase, impulse, they'll be going. Actually, I guess I spent 3, so I could always subsequent fire while they're in that location, which I will do. So this will be on the 8 table, again with a -1. -1, -2, +1, yeah, -1 on the 8 table. 3 on the 8. K2. Again, I believe I did that correctly. If you don't count the -1 for non-assault move, that would be a 4 on the 8 as a 2 morale check. I'll use a 2 morale check just because I'm not sure about that. So the broken squad. Half squad. And the 447 is broken. And ELR'd. I could fire again here as well. No, I can't. All right, now we do subsequent waves. So you guys come here. That was 3. That would be 4, 5. You still can't fire because you're in shadow. Or because you're illuminated and this is in shadow. You can't fire your guns unless I intensify and risk breaking them. I think I intensify and I risk breaking my guns. So if I do sustain fire from the MGs, that would be a 14 and 19. Half would be 9.5. Doubled would be on the 19 table. And again, that would be at a +1, +2, -3 with a -1 on the 20 table. And I risk breaking my guns. Gotta do it. Okay, I didn't break my guns, that's good. A 3 on the 19 is going to kill something. It's a 1 KIA. All right, so we have leader 447 628. Seriously? And you're broken. Save that bacon. See, this is what I mean now. What I was referring to in the last video. Once this attack breaks down, there's nothing stopping me from advancing. Zip 0 and nada stopping me from advancing. Oh, I missed one here. No, that's right, you're good. So, yeah, I don't know how this one's going to pan out. I think it's going to be an easy win again. All right, other moves. We have you here. So you're going to go into this fanatic location here. Activated there. Nope. What about you? Up into the cellar. Actually, you might not be activated either. Let's see what the modifiers are. 5. Advanced attitude, adjacent, friendly, controlled. No. Suspect already activated within 2 hexes, same building. No. And adjacent to fanatic strong point. No. So you're not. So this is one of the few cases where a 5 does not activate anything. And you'll come to there. Oops, so 3 is a 3 on the table, which is going to be a squad leader fortification support weapon. So squad 2 4 2 6s. A leader plus 3, no, plus 2 would be a 6, would be an 8-0 possible commissar. Yes, you're a 9-0 commissar. And support weapon is going to be a mortar. Let's not give him a mortar. We'll just do that. All right, command die roll from you. Start off with this dude. So that's going to be on the 22 table. +1 for low vis, +1 for shell hole, -1 for non-assault on the 22. A 5 on the 22 is a 4 morale check. Commissar is good. 426 is broken. And the 426 is broken. Let's go under the armor. Five. What are we looking at here? Squad leader, support weapon. 426 with a 7-0 and a no support weapon. All right, 9-1 command die roll. He's in command. I'm going to start with you first. Oops, wrong one. That's what I meant to do. 20 firepower, +1 for the wreck, +1 for low vis, -1 for non-assault, and -1 leader. So no modifier on the 20 table. 5 on the 20 with a sniper check. 4 morale check. Leader broken and disrupted. 426 is broken and disrupted. And I had rate of fire on the guns. All right, sniper. Nope. Alrighty, we're almost there, guys. Bear with. Here we go to into the building. You are an AFV again. You are a T-34 inside the building. Let's bring this armor leader into play. That was a waste. Gonna use that. Let's fire some APCR onto you. I believe that's going to be a no. I need a 6 or less, so no APCR. Then we'll do an AP round. 4. What would that be? +3 for the building, +4 for low vis, -1 for 2 hex range is a +3, and -1 for the leader is a +2. That would bring it down to an 8, so that would be a critical. That would be a critical, because I got 50% or less. Or, sorry, less than or equal to half of the kill number. No, I'm missing something here. So, were you visible? So right now I'm at a +2 to hit, target based. Moving vehicle, +2, +4 would bring it down to a +6. That would miss. However, I do have rate of fire. +6 would miss. No, it wouldn't. I would hit. I would still hit, but not a critical. All right, that is a turret hit. 5 might be good. 75 long. Is a base 17. Turret is a 11 with a circle. What does that mean again? Inferior upper armor? So it's inferior. All right, so that's 11A armor factor, so it's reduced down to an 8 from my kill number of 17. -8 would be an 11, would be a flaming wreck. So this is a flaming wreck. That is a flaming wreck. Wow. All right, I guess I may as well finish this off now. So you are going to go where? Into the shell hole? Get some cover from you. You're a 10, which is a squad and support weapon. You're a 426 with a LMG. So I'll start with you. That is on the 11 table. +1 for low vis, +1 for shell hole. -1 for non-assault, so it's going to be a +1 on the 11 table. Cowers. So a 9 on the 6 is nothing. And you guys. 8. I'm not going to fire the heavy. They're just going to fire the squad. So fire 8, 16 firepower. You'll be at the -1, -2 with a +2 net, so no modifier on the 16. 9 on the 16 is a 1 morale check. And you are pinned. All right. You guys are going to go into the debris. You're going to activate as a squad. You're going to be a 426. I think I will let you go. I don't have anything I can shoot anyways. I guess I could fire you. Oh, you wouldn't be able to see. That's fine. You can go there. You're going to come here into the shell hole, foxhole. You're a squad. You're a 426. You're going to get a shell from this guy. So +1 for low vis, +2 for the foxhole is +3. Non-assault is a +2. 2-hex range is a +1. So 7 or less to hit. 1 times HE shell hits. A 9 on the 75 is a NMC. Disrupted. And then you guys. You'll go to there. You're nothing. You go into the building. 1, 2, 3. It's not seen. 2. Not seen there. Should say 3, 4, 5. So you have to stop here. And that's going to be it for the moving phase. All right, that took about 2 and a bit hours to do. Broke this up into 2 videos. This part's going to be a little bit longer than the other one, but I am going to stop here. The question I have, and this is for you guys more than for me, but seeing what you just saw going on, this is a little more tightly contested, but the rest of it, I don't see any issue. Like this here is going to be wiped off. I just way outnumber the Russians. I can very easily, I think, secure at least up to the road if I go on the offensive. And there's no reason why not to go on the offensive if I want to, actually win this game. I might even cross the street and take out these buildings because again, there's no enemy. So what I'm thinking of doing is going to replay this. Basically discount what just happened. This is a test, let's say. And then I'm going to redo it with my rule modifications, where, as I said at the beginning of the last video, was I'm basically going to set up some units in depth. Do normal, I think it was 5 or 8 hexes. Again, those points will be in the comments of the first video. 5 or 8 hexes worth of suspect counters, of which only the first 2 will actually have a chance of going on the offensive according to the solitaire rules, as opposed to just everybody on the ground level having a chance at a go. It just makes it too open, and then in the rear there's no depth for the Russian defense, and if half of your suspects disappear or are easily dealt with because of 4-2-6s, makes it much easier for the Germans, and I don't think that's what the intent was. Again, barring what's going on up here, that's a bit separate case, but that's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys do. I'll let this gestate for a day or two. You'll see the video. I'll post it probably both parts tonight on Monday the 28th. And let me know what you guys think. Or if I should just continue this way, or if I should redo it with a little bit more in-depth Russians. I don't know how much it'll change with what's happened thus far, but at least they'll be more in depth. So even if I do manage to wipe these guys out, I won't be able to do much pushing because there'll be enemy in depth. Or maybe it's typical. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I really don't know. I mean, all my German forces now have freedom of movement. Pretty well. And the south has completely collapsed. This human wave here didn't do nearly as much as I thought it would. So I probably should have used the sewer movement to come into here, infiltrate that better. But the rest of the battle seems to be a little bit more tighter. It's going to be interesting to see how this one pans out if I were to continue it, because there's going to be a lot of close combats going on with outnumbered Germans. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, it's been a slice. I'll let this go for a couple days, and I'll wait for your responses. And then in probably Thursday, sometime in early March, I will continue on based on your guys' answers. So please use the comments down below and tell me what you think. See you guys later.